Hello, Farmer Life family. Here we are again
Hello.
with a wonderful guy. You were here what 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, and
It's Keith.
yeah, I mean Farmer Life family. Keith.
Good looking guy.
Yeah, this fine man here, fine looking man. You know, you love to go on hikes and stuff like that a lot here and stuff. Yep.
I love the outdoors and just the immersion in nature here is just one of the key things for me.
Yeah. So how did you hear about us? I'm just curious.
Well, you've interviewed a good friend of mine, Candace.
There she is, and she's right here next to us right now.
Woo!
And they're buddies.
And so Candace was talking about coming to this place. She came here a few years ago and just was so verbose in her comments about it. And we decided to come and visit again. And for me, it was about coming, and I love immersing myself in new things and different vast arrays of culture or ideas. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I love you because one thing I've known in my conversations with you is you're one of those guys that kind of an amoeba. You can fit in probably anywhere, right? And here you are. You come to this kind of place, a little bit weird, right? Kind of odd. You know, we do no meat, there's no smoke, and there's no alcohol, and I'm sure you have a beer every now and again. But you were able to pull it off, and you really, really enjoyed the experience.
Oh, this is a great experience, and immersing myself and learning about raw and vegan, and then like I said, nature. I love nature. I grew up on a farm, seeing all the different plants and the biology of them. Yeah, and then the terrain.
That's awesome, and people come here with an open mind. Right. You were like, okay, man, I heard this place is an awesome.
And this, one of the things I'll say is, one of the things that really strikes me is the passion of the volunteers that work here. And the crew that works here, and the chef that is here. Oh my gosh.
Sophia is a true gift. We've had a lot of chefs come through here. Candace knows, and we had a good one when Candace was here. Anna. Wow.
But if
we have one now that's amazing.
If this was everybody's introduction to raw and vegan, people would be.
There'd be a lot of converts on the planet.
People would be all over. And she made this strawberry cheesecake the other day.
Tastes
that
was
amazing,
it's
better than any real cheesecake I've had. It's like. Line me up for that over and over again.
And last night, what was that last night? I tried a bite of it. It was incredible. It was some kind of chocolate thing. And it's all gluten-free, vegan. It's just...
It had like a pound of dates in
easy.
It.
One of the beautiful things about Sophia is her passion for what she does. And I did, while I was here, every week a cooking class. We did chocolate.
Yep.
And a cacao to chocolate. We did sauces and dressings, and then we did snacks and desserts, all raw and vegan, all simple stuff, all kind of notes to take back home and leverage into what I do. So I love being able to come and learn new things, and then take what I want into my life. I'm very much about health and nutrition and exercise, and finding those things that fit into that is just perfect.
And that's our place, man. And Sophia, thank you. Wow, she is truly a gift. Hopefully I can keep her here for a few years. That's for sure. I hope if I have anything to say about it, I'm going to try.
Right. Well, and the other volunteers, Holly and Jeff, and their passion for what they do just comes through, which just creates a wonderful experience for you.
Absolutely, and when you have a solid staff like that, it makes it really easy on Jody and I too to be able to do what we're doing.
Step away and
to be able to just not micromanage and know that your staff is doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Why it feels good. Yeah, so we're in a lot of gratitude for them. We got a great staff right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, then the other things about this, the magicness, the magicalness, whatever the word of the land and the water and being able to Niawaka and Peace Falls and then Eric's place down here
it's incredible.
And even just walking the road, which I've done a number of times. Yeah. Just to look at the expanse of the jungle.
You're a photographer too, right?
Well,
it's a hobby.
No. It's actually not even a hobby. It's something I used to do a lot of.
Okay.
So yeah.
But I noticed that you really enjoyed that too. There's so many picturesque.
To come here this is a beautiful place just to come and bring a camera. And experience things that way.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. I noticed that you really were enjoying that.
Yeah. Just to walk. The facility, the one of my favorite things about your place here is the shower.
I love it.
We have the best shower.
And the shower in the cabin we are in is a
good job, honey. That's our design ideas.
Yeah, it's really well designed. As a matter of fact, my son is an architect, and I was telling him about it, and he asked me, and he's working on some cool things right now, and so I actually filmed it and sent it to him.
Great. Wow.
As an idea, but you know, you walk down into this covered outdoor shower with the view of the jungle as you're taking a shower, and just the massive amount of water that comes down. And you know, it's funny, I'm in the shower 3 times a day right now because it's like, oh, I need a shower. You know? And even if it's just first thing in the morning, walk in and walk out, and you know, just
I'm so glad you like those.
So beautiful. Yeah.
We were a little worried at first. We were like, okay, let's do outdoor. We went to the jungle. Let's do outdoor showers. But our guest's going to be weirded out by it. Maybe a bug comes in. But the majority of our guests have absolutely loved our outdoor showers.
Having a flower bed in your shower.
Yeah.
You know, and having this view. And we have a resident spider who doesn't seem to move.
Doesn't mess with anybody. No.
He's just there taking care of all the bugs.
Yep.
You know, then the other is the view. I came here to kind of also get away.
Sure.
Found some alone time. Candace did.
A little R&R, yeah.
Candace did some alone time at Secrets, which gave me some alone time. And just sitting on the balcony and watching the storms move in and out of the valley.
Incredible time of year for that.
It's just absolutely phenomenal. I spent a lot of time just actually riding the storm. You know, as it happened, I have about a 2.5 hour passage of riding the storm as it happened, which is just fabulous.
Yeah. So you got a chance to do a little writing. Now you have a blog that we were just talking about before we started this interview. We had some chuckles over it. I knew that a few times you were like, "I'm going up. I got to do a blog."
A podcast.
A podcast.
Excuse
me, a podcast. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. Well, the podcast is titled "Women Your Mother Warns You About," and I executive produce it. There are 2 women who do most of it, and I'm on it occasionally as that's what Keith said, or going rogue. But I have Gina Trimarco and Rachel Pitts who do a lot of it. And we really focus on challenges that women face in work and sales and in business environment, and how to deal with those. And
how to become more successful.
It's very raw. It's very irreverent. It's
so give me an example.
Well, I was just the latest one we published was called "It's That Time of Month," and we talked about women, their period, how it impacts what they're working with, how, you know, what happens, and this actually ties in really well with this place here, because it's all about nature. That's nature's cycle.
Yep,
and
it is.
Embracing nature's cycle. And, you know, one of the comments that came up on that specific podcast was, as we as society separate ourselves from nature, we start forgetting what is natural.
Sure.
And some of those topics become taboo, but they're nature and they're natural.
Sure.
And being here, it just embraces
absolutely
that concept of nature and who we are.
And the more natural, I know I got 2 women behind me right now, but you guys would agree, the more natural the diet is, the more in nature you are probably during those moon cycles. There's less pain, right? You know, there's probably less pain, and the ability to function during those days is probably a whole lot easier. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't have a moon cycle, but at least women have told me that when they start to eat a little bit more fruits and vegetables, they start to walk barefoot a little bit more, they start to get into nature a little bit more, they start to connect a little bit more with the moon, and then the pain ends.
At least embracing it for what it is, as opposed to being ashamed of it and wishing it didn't happen or whatever. So, as a man, what do I know?
Yeah, exactly. We're just men.
Embracing your body's call to rest.
So you're a guy. So you're a man, and you're on this podcast. How do you contribute? You're the token penis.
Well, to a degree. I give the male perspective. But what has been interesting is what I've introduced to these women about women,
sure.
And so it's just been a fun experience, and the different women we've talked with, and men
sure.
guests as well, have just been absolutely fascinating.
Well, I would think most women would want a male perspective on all of it, a little bit, to try to improve themselves and what our thoughts are on it.
Yeah, especially operating if you are in a so-called male-dominated area.
Sure.
And that helps,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Wow. That's great. That's great. Keith, it was great having you. It was great having both of you, obviously.
Yeah, I look forward to coming back.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah.
That's fun. And are you coming to Peace Falls? We're going to Peace Falls today, by the way. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's
the
so
choppers.
beautiful.
We're cutting our grass today, and the noise it's a little too much. And so we're going to go to a beautiful waterfall down there by Secrets and just connect and have a great old time.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
And thanks for coming, man. It's been fun. We had a lot of laughs during at dinner. And it's just great when you have guests like you guys that just love it, and I don't know, you're easy.
Yeah,
you're awesome.
It's amazing people that I've met here. So
good,
very good.
All right.
Thank you, Keith.
See you, Farm Life family. We love you.